Hello everyone, it has been a while since we have gone live. The reason for that is a couple fold. I don't know, well, I went over this in my Far Cry video, but unfortunately I didn't upload. So, three things have happened. One, overtime at work has picked up again. So I haven't had time to dedicate to YouTube, as in editing videos, which is what takes me the longest. I have very little skill when it comes to editing videos, and pretty much whenever I see something or I want to do something new to a video, I have to take a couple of hours to figure out how to do it with my software, which isn't a very popular software anymore, thanks to the fact that Sony sold Vegas to Magix. So it's a little difficult in that respect. And another thing is that I have switched computers twice within the last month. So, you know, got everything installed on the new computer, had it all running, and then got a new computer. And the reason why that this happened is because I'm getting computers from my friends. And at first I bumped up to a computer that was slightly above mine. I think it's a MSI G7Q62. Don't quote me on that. That could have just been a bunch of random letters that I just said, but it's a G something. And, you know, i5 processor, NVIDIA 970M, blah, 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 blah. And then I moved up again because one of my other friends got an iBuy Power PC, and his computer had an i7 processor, which obviously is going to be much better for things like streaming. So I haven't had time to test it yet, but I'll probably be playing some games with Paco when I get home, and I might try streaming Far Cry. So that's the other thing. When I'm streaming, no one else on my internet connection can use the internet, which isn't a problem because it's usually just me and my wife that use the internet. But yeah, she can't do anything while I'm streaming, so I try not to stream as often, but I'll probably be streaming tonight because oh, you know what, I have to make title cards, and it is the problem with switching computers is that all of my OBS stuff is gone now. So I need to make title cards, I need to get my animations back, I need to redo my screen transitions, all this stuff. So perhaps, no, I'll still try to stream tonight. It just won't be as polished as usual. One sec. This is a merge. Alright, anyway, yeah. So it won't be as polished as usual. What else has been going on? That's pretty much it. I mean, it's just been a lot of fast-paced stuff that has kept me away from streaming and content creation, just because it takes so long, you know. I don't have the time to dedicate to sit down and edit, you know, 2 or 3 videos. I do my videos pretty much one at a time right before they're uploaded. I've never batch recorded before. Well, I mean, technically I've got like 3 episodes of Far Cry recorded right now, but it's all just sitting in Marillis Action because my editing side just got it back. Just got my editing software back, so it's taking a little while to learn how to use it again. Had to get Photoshop back, and you know, so I can make the thumbnails and all that fun stuff. You guys know how it is. I need to get over. Can you stop matching my speed, please? I speed up, she speeds up. I slow down, she slows down. Anyway, okay, why is the middle lane the slowest? What even is? I'm gonna try to merge into faster traffic. It worked. I see absolutely no reason why that lane was moving so slowly. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, I'll slowly be getting back into it. We'll pick up on some memes. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to get all my memes back, all my images, all my sound clips, all my little pictures, all that good stuff, so I can edit them into the stuff again. I need to go and re-steal the sounds of silence and Gotta go get a copy of that Coachella, or not Coachella, but Walmart yodeling kit, because I'll probably use that one. All my soundboards are gone. So, you know, switching computers is always just going to be a mess. And I did it twice in less than a month, so it's a mess. I'm probably going to sell the other one, though. The other laptop. Because I can make probably like $400 off of that, which will help me pay for the suspension on this car. Because that's why the phone is so jiggly. Because there's a problem with my struts right now. That's going to be about $300 just for the parts. Luckily, I have a guy that can install them for me. I could do them myself. The only problem is that when you're replacing struts, you need to compress your springs. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Like you pop the top of the strut off, and that spring will literally come off with the power of a shotgun. Well, maybe not that. Actually, maybe that. You have to remember what these springs do. Each spring is responsible for holding up a fourth of the weight of this car. So, while this is not a heavy car, that spring is still going to be sprung. You know, it's going to be intense. So, what I'm looking into getting is a complete strut, which is a strut that has a spring on it already. So all I have to do is bolt off, bolt on. You know what I mean? Instead of getting a spring compressor and compressing the springs and then getting the gaskets and all the this and no, just a full set, replace, done. And then I'll probably give my springs to one of my friends that drives a Mazda 2 too, because he's been wanting to experiment with cut springs for his car. Obviously, cutting springs lowers your car, so what he'll probably do is cut the springs that I give him and then try it out. And you know, if he doesn't like it, hey, he still has the stock springs, so there you go. But anyway, yeah, I know there's a lot of new subscribers. They haven't been around for a live stream before, especially not a driving live stream. I don't do these very often. Woo! Yeah, this is Hawaii. Welcome to Hawaii. It's like 4 p.m. though, so you're not gonna get the beautiful green grass and happiness right now. We're headed into nighttime, and I'm just sitting here hoping I don't hit traffic. Although it's Wednesday, so I probably will. For some reason, Friday seems to be a magical day recently where traffic doesn't exist. I don't understand that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Yesterday's traffic was horrible because there was a water main break over on Ferguson Highway in front of the Nanakuli landfill, so that was fun. That's always fun. Hopefully we have a smooth ride today. I would like that, because I have things to do. I have to move some furniture around, throw some stuff away, and then I'm going to try to get with Paco, and we have a lot to do. A lot to do. But once everything's set up and everything's finalized, the content will come back. I'll try to maintain an upload schedule of at least a video a day. That might be hard because of the amount of stuff that we have to do. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, hey, what's up, Cyber? Welcome to Driving. I saw a blue name there just now, but it went away so fast I couldn't see who it was. Oh, it's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly knows. We have to rearrange basically 2 entire bedrooms. Oh yeah, totally, dude. This guy is like hardcore tailgating this car in front of him. It's actually kind of ridiculous considering he's in a company vehicle. Oh, they're starting to put the cross struts on the rail bridge. Well, I haven't hit traffic yet. That's always a good sign. You know, it's a bad day. Wow, that truck has a lot of explosives on it. If that truck were to crash, there'd be an amazingly large problem right now. That thing has like 40 canisters of compressed gas on it. I didn't know you were allowed to transport them like that. I don't think you are. I'm pretty sure those require a covered container, state of Hawaii. I'll look that up later. I don't know if you guys saw that. The camera view is obviously going to be a lot less than my own point of view. Like for me, I can still see the Chevy Sonic next to me. And now I can't. Now it's gone. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Recent news, Kauai is flooded. Homes have been destroyed and washed out by the storms. We're pretty much at a natural disaster kind of point for the island of Kauai, which is amazing. I mean, life for them is hell right now. There's tons of flooding, houses are destroyed, property damaged, cars flipped over. Yet on Oahu, it's just all normal. I don't know. For some reason, I'd expect people to be freaking out a little bit more about that. Like, if I had the means and the ability, I'd be in Kauai right now helping out, but I don't. I need to join one of those volunteer networks that goes out and, like, helps people. But I don't know if I can. I think they have, like, physical requirements. I know for sure that the Red Cross does. But, I mean, like, it wouldn't take long for us to jump on the yacht and sail to freaking Kauai right now and help out for a few hours and then come back. You know what I mean? I think the voyage between Kauai and Oahu on that yacht would be a few hours in and of itself. Maybe like 3. Spend like 5 hours over there helping out, sail back for 3 hours, done day. Or sleep on the yacht and stay another day, you know. All their ports of call are probably messed up, though. I don't know where we would even dock the yacht. And the yacht doesn't have like a deployable boat. I don't own a yacht, by the way. I'm talking about something that my friend's father owns. I don't know. I guess it's more of a sailboat. It's not a yacht as in a Grand Theft Auto yacht. It's not this grandiose 3-deck monstrosity with, like, hot tubs and stuff. It's a 16-foot 2-deck. We call it a yacht. I mean, I think it qualifies as one because of its length. You know, it's a very common sort of water vessel that you see around here. It has sails as well that you can use. I guess it would qualify as a sailboat as well then. But you know, it's pretty legit. But it doesn't have a deployable boat or anything like, you know, some of these yachts. They come with like a little motor or like a dinghy or something, or at least an inflatable raft. So we don't have the option of anchoring offshore and then coming in on a smaller craft either. My grandpa has a canoe. A canoe? Oh, that's good. We could take the kayaks onto the yacht. Does he even still have the kayaks? I don't know. I need to keep track of my rich friends. It's kind of a Hawaii thing. We refer to people that we vaguely know as friends. This guy, we were friends in high school. Now I kind of just know him. Oh, that person's car is having a bad day. Why would you open up the coolant reservoir while the engine is hot, my friend? Is that... you... Basic maintenance escapes some people, and it always amazes me. Like, hey, I just stopped driving at 50 miles per hour. I know what I should do. I should take the cap off my radiator. Oh, no, bad things happen. Well, yeah? Over here. This is where the water main break is. They're actually still working on it. That's crazy. I was here just after it broke yesterday. the Board of Water Supply was just showing up when I passed by. Now they've got full-on machinery here and everything. I don't know why they've got this billboard truck telling people to go into the left-hand lane when they're not using the left-hand lane. Unless they're using it further up and I just can't see. Or maybe they just brought it in case they needed to block off the lane. It's kind of sending mixed signals to drivers, though. I mean, it's telling you to get over, but it's not really telling you to get over because it's not in the road, so it's not in play. Ooh, wow. They brought out the big guns. I've never seen an actual Board of Water Supply inspector's vehicle before. I think it's like brand new. It's the same as a police car. It's even got the freaking lights. But it's Board of Water Supply teal. Oh wow, they built like a whole structure around these pipes. Oh god, this must be a bad break. They're digging a really long hole. Anyway. On a booster for governor. No thanks. Who's on strike? Portable water solutions. 300 gallons? Is this guy just here to give people water? He is. He's literally here with a portable water tank to give the people in these houses water. I think that's his entire function. 300 gallons isn't going to be enough for these property. Oh, maybe. There's only like 8 houses here. Yeah. Oh, that house is abandoned. I never looked over here before. Oh yeah, it's all boarded up. Looks like it's being used as storage. Oh, this one's empty too. Okay, so there's like 4 houses over here that are actually occupied. So maybe. These kind of like portable houses that are kind of interesting. They were just kind of rolled in and then they built the wall around it. I don't know why the hell this little tiny house has dual front doors, but I mean, whatever floats your boat. Somebody hit the crap out of that mailbox though. Eight inches of snow in 2 hours. Everybody in Hawaii is like, oh, I want to see snow. Oh, I wish it snowed here. No, you don't. No, you goddamn don't. I've stepped on black ice and nearly died. Can you imagine driving on black ice? Oy. There is so much maintenance that we don't need to do to our vehicles because we don't have snow. Like, we don't need all-terrains on our cars all year. We don't need a second entire set of wheels to put in our car because the snow is deep. We don't have to salt our roads, and in exchange, the undercarriages of our cars don't corrode. Unless you live by the beach. You know, there's a lot of downsides to snow. Snow is okay to visit every now and then, but I wouldn't want it all the time. I mean, we're gonna move to the main line anyway, but we'll see what happens. If I move to a place that snows, I'm not living on a hill. End of fucking story. So see, we're getting out more towards the country now. I've actually got the ocean, as always, with these live streams, I've got the ocean directly to my left. But I can't show it to you because if I take my phone off the mount, it automatically becomes a ticketable offense in the state of Hawaii. And I've already received my one allotted warning. So if I get pulled over for it again, I have to pay the $378 ticket. Ha! Yeah, but see, all-wheel drive vehicles are hella expensive. I mean, what, just a base model extended cab Toyota Tacoma with 4-wheel drive is what, $30,000? That's a lot for a Toyota. Not even a 4-door either. Then you got these cars now that have like a variable all-wheel drive, and it's a mess. Oh, part-time 4-wheel drive, those are fun. They get to decide when they go into 4-wheel drive. It's the best idea. It's for $45K. Dear sweet Jesus. You also have to remember that Hawaii's registration fees are also ridiculous. This car that I'm driving is a 2013 Mazda 2. If you Google that, you'll see how big this car is. You could probably even find out how much it weighs. My registration is $288 for this tiny little vehicle. That is ludicrous. And no one notices it. Everyone's just used to it here. I notice it because I know how registration is calculated. Everyone else is just like, oh, all right. They make themselves feel better by asking their friend with a truck how much their registration was, because registration here, they take the vehicle's weight into account. I don't know if they do that everywhere, but they do that here. So, you know, my car was $288. My coworker, well, actually my assistant supervisor, has a Dodge Ram 1500, and his is $595, and that's only one car that they own out of the Dodge, the Jeep, the Ford, the Chevy. They've got 4 cars that I know about. Oh, his sister has a car too, so that's 5. They should get rid of the Jeep. Does anyone in Hawaii need a license plate? Since they probably aren't leaving the state without being wet. Yeah. Our cars are all plated for identification purposes. Plated, safety checked, and registered. I've seen people driving around with the Hawaii license plates in Texas and Arizona. California, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of people with Hawaii plates still. Some states won't care. California does care, though. In the state of California, if you live in California for a year, then you need to obtain both a California state driver's license and California license plates. Unless you're a student. If you're a student, you can fly whatever plates you want because you're not a resident. But if you're a resident, California wants their money. Yeah, it's weird for military. I think they can apply for an out-of-state registration. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, because whenever we go to the DMV, somebody's always asking about that. So it must be something that exists. It's like, oh, I'm here for an out-of-state registration. And they're like, oh, can you go please fill out that form? Ugh. We know a guy that drives a Deuce and a Half. Look that up. It's an old American military truck. The good thing about it is that he can put whatever he wants in it and it'll drive. It'll burn gasoline, it'll burn diesel, it'll burn motor oil, it'll burn mixed fuel, but it's It's heavy. He's been T-boned. He's been rear-ended. Absolutely no damage, but the other cars were demolished. That's the power of the Deuce and a Half. A lot of people tend to use them as daily drivers, especially if they own businesses or need to tow heavy equipment. But he just drives this for fun. It's his daily. He goes to the supermarket in that thing. I was watching a video on Facebook where somebody else had one, and he said the same thing. I've been rear-ended, I've been T-boned, and nothing happened. Yeah, we know how that is. I don't think the Deuce and a Half can burn 2-cycle fuel, though. That's not ignitive enough. No, you don't. You absolutely do not want to get a truck. Trucks are expensive. Remember how my car, the tires would have been $600 for all four? In a truck, your tires would be about $2,000 for all four. Everything's more expensive with the truck. The patrol truck costs over $56 to fill up every single time. And the gas mileage is horrible. Let me rephrase. You don't want to buy a truck if you're on a budget. If you're living comfortably and you have money to burn at the end of every month, buy a truck. Then you're good. But you don't just get a truck. Oh, okay. While riding in my Cadillac, what to my surprise, a little Nash Rambler was following me, about 1/3 my size. The guy must have wanted to pass me up as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. I pushed my foot down to the floor to give the guy the shake. But the little Nash Rambler stayed right behind. He still had on his brake. He must have thought his car had more guts as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. My car went into passing gear and we took off with gust. Soon we were doing 90, must have left him in the dust. When I peeked in the mirror of my car, I couldn't believe my eyes. The little Nash Rambler was right behind. I think that guy could fly. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Now we're doing 110. This certainly was a race. For a Rambler to pass a caddy would be a big disgrace. He must have thought his car had more guts as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. And now we're doing 120 as fast as I can go. The Rambler pulled alongside of me as if we're going slow. The fellow were down his window and yelled for me to hear, "Hey buddy, how can I get this car out of second gear?" I heard that song once and I remembered it forever and always. I've never had to re-look up the lyrics or anything. I just remembered them that one time. I liked how the song got faster and faster. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Holy crap! This guy in front of me, safety check expired in 2015. His freaking registration expired in 2014. Because 2015 was black. That's a white sticker. Oh my god. And I was worried when my registration was expired by a month. How do these people drive around for like 2 or 3 years and not get pulled over? Actually, probably did get pulled over. But there doesn't... I mean, visually, there's nothing wrong with that car. There's no reason why you couldn't get a safety check. Unless he just doesn't want to pay the registration, which we were just talking about as getting ridiculously expensive. But 2014, the registration was still pretty tame back then. He says, as if 2014 was a long time ago. I mean, I guess it was 4 years ago. Alright, well, I'm nearing my destination, and due to the rules of internet safety, I'm going to cut this video here. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be later on tonight. I'm going to see if my computer can handle streaming Far Cry 5. I don't think it will. I really don't. But I'm pretty sure with the i7 processor, I can stream Deceit. And I know I can stream Fortnite, because I was doing that back on the first MSI. Do you have a turn signal? Oh my god. So there's that. And then BeamNG Drive is just, it's broken. I can't do anything with BeamNG right now. It won't full screen. Like if I try to put it into full screen, like half my screen is pink. And I know Nadox is on our Discord server, so I'm probably gonna message him directly. Although he's a vehicle designer, so he might not know anything about it. But, you know, I'm sure those guys talk to each other between departments. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Where's the X button? I actually don't know how to turn this off. Oh, there.